Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, guess what? You are in the exact right place because tonight I've got a ton of properties. And the cool thing is that all these properties I'm going to share with you are all available with seller financing. Now, what does that mean? It means that you can invest in the land that you're seeing here tonight without having to run down to the bank and qualify a loan and none of that other stuff. No way. This is going to be the, excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. This will be the easiest real estate transaction ever. And I mean ever. I'm Scott from Landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality so you can start living those dreams today. You don't have to put them off for another day. Before we get into the properties, I want to welcome all of you back because I know that I have this loyal audience here. I always love to see you guys in the chat every Monday live here. So welcome back. And if you're new here, buckle in. You're going to have some fun here. Remember, all of the properties that you're going to see here available tonight are available on the website Landmodo.com. Now, it's also the name of this channel. Okay, so like it's the same thing. It's a land listing platform that connects you directly to the sellers who are offering these properties with owner financing. Sometimes that's called seller financing. And what that means is that there's no credit check, no background check, no hassles, no, they don't care about your income level, none of that stuff. These properties are available with low down payments and affordable monthly payments so that you can start your land ownership dreams now, as I mentioned to you. Now, as we go through these properties tonight, you're going to hear me talk about the buckets. And if you're new here, you're like, what's the bucket? And I promise you, I have a video in the works of more detailed bucket descriptions. But for now, the buckets are down below in the description, bucket 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with that, let's go ahead and actually take a look or get into these first properties. Now, the first state that we're going to go to tonight is the state of Arkansas. And you'll see where we're going to go from there. This is all the states that we're covering. If there's a state here that you're not interested in, or I'm sorry, if there's a state here that you're interested in that's not on here, no worries. Head over to the website, landmodo.com. But wait till the video's over. I want you to wait. Go over to the website and you'll find almost every state has properties there. So whatever your heart desires, go check it out. It's on the website. And you can always go to that website on the bottom there too. Landmodo.com/deals to get a listing of all of the properties on this particular video or for this week. Okay. With that, you know what? We're going to head over to our very first property night. First property is this one. It's 1/3 of an acre in Izard County, Arizona. Just a beautiful area. Okay. Filled with lakes and just affordable land in there. Here we have a 0.37 acre property. So just over 1/3 of an acre. And this property, the asking price on it is $3,670 with $100 down and $90.54 for 48 months. Now, two things. Number one, right off the bat, this is what I would call our first Ben Franklin property. Why Ben Franklin? Well, because he's on the $100 bill. And you'll notice that the down payment and the monthly payments are less than this guy every single month. Less than this guy every single month. This property can be yours. So that's a win right off the bat, okay, right here. Also, to make life easy for you, I'm giving you a couple different ways here that you can go in and look at the property. The first way is just by entering this website right here. It's lmodo.ws/168393, 168393. And if you just go here, you just plug that in, it'll take you right to the property where you can get more information. You can reach out, connect with the seller, ask them questions. Their phone number's listed on the website. You can call them. I prefer when you email them through the website, it says contact the seller. That way they know that you came from Landmodo. Also, you could scan with your phone this little barcode right here, and that will also take you directly to the property. All right. So that's the property. Again, I'll bring it up in full screen. This is the property that we have tonight in Arkansas. And from this, we're going to change states and we're going to head over to the state of Arizona. Can't think right now. Arizona. We're heading over to the state of Arizona. Our first property night in Arizona is this one right here. It's a 1.1 acre property in Arizona. Okay, 1.1 acres. Asking price on it is $6,500 with $139 down and $139 a month for 60 months. Now, what is this property great for? Okay, like this is a great, in my opinion, this is a great bucket one property. Again, if you're like the buckets, what's this buckets thing? Scroll to the description. It's in the descriptions. But typically a bucket one is a place that you're looking to live on like now, right? Like, so if you wanted to buy this property and move out there, well, you got to check with the county to make sure that, you know, what the rules are and regulations are. But this would be a great off the grid property, for example, a great bucket one if you're looking for off the grid. Bucket two is typically where you're looking for something that you can build on in the future. Maybe if this is an off the grid kind of a dream for you, maybe that's there. Bucket three, perfect property for bucket three. Recreational purposes, whatever you want to do on this property, here you go. You can go do this on this property. Recreational purposes, maybe camping, RVing, ATV riding. Just think of whatever you want for recreational purposes and put it in there. You could probably do it on that property. Then bucket four, maybe you see all this inflation going on in the world. You see all this, doom and gloom. Well, you know what? Stocks, they can go to zero. Seriously, they can. A company files bankruptcy. I'm not saying that they will, but if you're invested in the stock market, you have this risk, right, of these companies going bankruptcy or doing crazy things. But you know what never goes to zero? This land. You know why this land doesn't go to zero? Because there's an intangible value. There's a tangible value to this property. It's never going to go away. So this property is never going to go to zero. So if you want to learn more about this property, head over to this website, elmodo.ws/168-416. That's 168-416, and learn more about this property. All right, we are going to move on to our second property, or third property, I should say. Our third property, second one in Arizona. This one's also in Apache, Arizona. This is a 1.12 acre property. Perfect. Look, it says off the grid. Look at that road in there, just off the grid, desert oasis. Asking price on this 1 acre property is $3,000 with $299 down and $120 a month for 22 months. Great bucket one, great bucket 3, 4 property. Asking price again less than $3,000. elmodo.ws/165-358. Let's go to this next property, also in Apache. This is a beautiful property. Okay, asking price on it is less than $5,800. It's a 1 acre property, $199 down and $159 a month for 52 months. You see the short code on the bottom. Just scan that barcode, but the number is 168170. Again, $199 down, $159 a month. Great for bucket 1, 3, or 4, in my opinion, right? Like, you got to go look to do some more research. What if you want, like, Scott, I want more than a 1 acre property. I want 2 acres. Okay, here you go. Here's 2 acres, also in Apache. Power. Okay, notice the power there. You got other homes in there. You're near the petrified forts. Look at the property on the other side there. You have a mobile home in there. If they can do it, so can you. Asking price on this property is $10,000 with $200 down and $300 a month for 35 months. You can learn more about this one at elmodo.ws/167-531. You know what's cool about that property right there is, again, people don't always think about this, but maybe you're thinking about land as a full-time or as an investment for you. Like, again, I talked about the stock market, or I talked about these other investments. Again, bucket 4 is what I'm talking about right now. And the cool thing about this particular property is I want you to notice this is a buildable lot. Great for bucket 1, great for bucket 2, 3, and 4. All of the buckets, in my opinion, are checked off on here. Now, that said, maybe it's not, now I'm talking about it, may not be a great bucket 3 property. Now I'm thinking about it, because like what recreational activities are you going to do there when there's other people around there? You got to, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong with bucket 3. Great bucket 1, 2, or 4. How about that? But essentially what's cool about this particular property too is this is something that's buildable. And as you know, there is a shortage of affordable housing in this country. Seriously, think about that for a second. There's a shortage of affordability in this country for people to live. How affordable would something like this be? Mobile home on there, okay, with 2 acres, right? You can create affordability just by doing that. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to go do that. What I'm saying to you is that if you think about this strategically and logically, all of a sudden here you have a great property that you could then hold for the long term, bucket 4, you hold it for a while. What's going to happen to that value? Well, I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I do. My buddy has a crystal ball, but I don't. But if I looked in that crystal ball that I don't have, I might say that over a long period of time, all property values rise. It's just a given fact. You can read through some of the comments on this channel. I'm telling you, go back a few, to some of these other videos that we have on this channel. People are like, man, I saw these properties when they were less expensive. I've seen them go up in value. I should have bought them then and should buy them now. Like, this is a real thing, okay? So if you're looking for a great property, I think this is a fantastic one. Head over to that short code on the bottom and check it out to see if it's a good fit for what you're trying to accomplish. Let's head over to this beautiful property right here. This is a 1 acre property. Asking price on it is $6,500 with $99 down and $129 a month for 60 months. Okay, bucket one, in my opinion, bucket one off the grid, bucket two, potentially, bucket 3 and 4, absolutely. Landmodo.ws/167285. Let's check out this one. This is 3 acres. Look at these 3 acres here, okay? 3 acres, also in Apache. Okay, another great example of very strong, to me, bucket 3 and bucket 4. Asking price on it is $10,000 with $1,200 down and $190 a month for 60 months. Short code on there is Landmodo.ws/161881. That's 161881. Let's move on to this one. Check out this one. This is a 1.76 acre property. Entire asking price on it is less than $4,000. Another Ben Franklin property right off the bat. See that? That's number 2. For those of you at home that like to keep along every week, and tell me in the chat what you think the number is going to be. So far, we're at 2. But here you go for 52 months. This one's for 52 months. This one is Landmodo.ws/163884. What about our next property? Next one is this one. Power. Look at the power in the area. Okay. 3 acres. Wow. 3 acres. $5,500. Look, the headline up there says the best deal around. Okay. And I don't have any involvement in the pricing here or what people put. But what I like to do, though, is whenever I see these properties, I like to study the numbers, okay? Like, maybe I'm just a pricing geek. I don't know. But what I like to do is I like to study the numbers. And I like to compare and contrast. Because then when you see something, you're like, that is a great deal, okay? So let's look at this. Let's compare and contrast this one. So here's our property that we're looking at, 3 acres for $5,500. What about this one? Now, I'm not saying, wait, not that one, this one. I'm not saying that this one's overpriced because I don't know. And it didn't even change. My screen didn't change. Here, I'm talking about this one. Let's compare this one for that price to this one. Okay. See, we have one 3 acre property for like $10,000 and we have one 3 acre property for $5,500. I don't know where these are. I know one of them is in Bell Brand Ranches. I don't know where this property is. But see, this is what you got to do when you go to the short code. You got to go in there and research it. Like, are these comparable properties? But think about that for a second. We've seen 1 acre properties tonight for $3,000. Now you got a 3 acre property in this one for $5,500? Yeah, I'm excited about this one. Landmodo.ws/167945. Look at this one. 30 minutes from Show Low, the city of Show Low, a 2 acre property. Asking price on it is $11,600 with $210 down and $211 a month for 55 months. You can learn more about this one at Landmodo.ws/167091. We are going to stay in Apache County. Look at what this person's doing on the land, showing you what you could do right here. Yeah, look at this one. All right, what is that? Bucket 1 off the grid? Check. Bucket 3, recreational? Yeah, that's a bucket 3. Those overlanders, if you're an overlander, you know what I'm talking about. Overlanders, you got your own little campground going on over here. Close to the national parks, too. How much is it down? $175 down and $99 a month for 26 months. Here you can head over to Landmodo.ws/167327. Staying in Apache County. Man, we got a lot of properties in Apache County tonight. Here's a 1 acre property. Asking price on it's less than $2,000 with $49 down and $79 a month for 36 months. Ooh, $2,000. $2,000 for a 1 acre property. I think that's the lowest 1 acre property we've seen tonight. I think. That's a good deal. And $49 down and $79 a month. That makes Ben Franklin number 3. Again, one of these guys. Less than this a month. Number 3. Learn more about this one by going to lmodo.ws/168131. Check out this one. Oh boy. I don't like when this happens because the seller told us that it's in Arizona. And what does that tell me? It doesn't tell me much, right? Like it really doesn't tell me much. But in fact, as I'm looking at it right here, see, I got to do a little bit of this stuff on the fly here. What's happening is, this one is not in Arizona. It is actually in Mojave. So we're actually going to come back to that one. Okay, I just changed the order real fast. So we're going to put it in its right space and we're going to come back to it. So here's our next property. This one is in, I always get in trouble when I get to this county. So I got to go real slow. Coconino, because I like to go fast. Coconino. See what I did there? I slowed it down for those of you that want to tell me I said it wrong. Coconino, Arizona. Asking price on this one is $14,500 with $500 down and $210 a month for 73 months. You can learn more about this one at lmodo.ws/168429429. All right, what about our next property? This one is also in the same county. Coconino. See, I got to slow it down. Coconino. Half price, $3,200 with $199 down and $190 a month for 18 months. Notice for me. What you have here is you have a half-acre property. Look at how you have the access on there. You actually have a private road and your own entrance. Not a bad deal there. Learn more about this one at lmodo.ws/167501. 167501. All right, moving on to our next property. This one is in Mojave. Mojave is outside of the Vegas area. All right. This one is a 4.68 acre property. Asking price on it is $12,500 with $400 down and $235 a month for 72 months. Okay. You can learn more about this 4.5 acre property at Lmodo. I'm going to stop for a second. Look at what the headline says, though. The headline just caught me. This is a 4.6 acre property, but notice that they probably have the adjoining property there, so you can get up to 7 acres. 7 acres. Okay, it's okay. The property says 4 acres here, which it is 4 acres, but there's an option. So meaning you have the option of adding on another property there to make it more. We'll learn more about these 7 acres. Well, you know what to do. Go here to this website, lmodo.ws/ I just made it go away, /168407. I'll leave it up just one more second to reimburse you for the mistake of me taking it down too fast. I'm just going to leave it down and tap dance a little bit before I move on to the next property. And by now you should have already scanned it, but here we go. There we go. Staying in Mojave, adventurous only. Off the map land. Okay. Look, I don't know how land can be off the map, but that's what they're saying. Off the map land. And here we have another Ben Franklin property. So this is number 4 by my count. $4,500 is the asking price for this 1 acre property with $99 down and $99 a month for 48 months. You can head over to lmodo.ws/167,538. Okay. You guys want to live? Of course you want to live. But do you want to laugh? Yeah, we like to laugh. I try to make you laugh on these videos. Sometimes it's easier than others. Do you want to love? Of course. Why not? So why don't we do all 3? Look at this. Well, if it'd help if I change the screen. There we go. How about this one? You can live, laugh, love, and explore. Okay. On this 1 acre property. Asking price on this one is $14,999, so less than $15,000 with $1,000 down and $249 a month for 58 months. You can head over to lmodo.ws/168,285 for that one. What about it beating inflation? Well, yeah, here we go. Land is a great hedge against inflation. All right, this one's a 1 acre property. Asking price on it is $3,600 with $150 down. Man, oh man, I wish they just would have made that $100. Because then I would have had another Ben Franklin property. I already got 4. So I got to remember this. Why didn't they make it $100? So you know what you do? I'm not telling you that they'll do it, but here's what you do. This would be a pretty good game though. Could you do it? Could you do it? What do I mean by that? Could you contact them? Seriously, could you contact them and go, hey, listen, I like the deal, but why didn't you make it 100 down and 75 a month and make it a Ben Franklin property? You should do it if you want it. Tell them that. What's $50, man? I'm not saying they'll do it, but man, they missed the opportunity, didn't they, for that Ben Franklin property? Oh, I hate when they do that. Elmodo.ws/167-545. Not the time. 545 is the last 3 digits of the number. Check out this 2.5 acre property. No HOA. Yeah, you guys don't like HOAs. Neither do I. They're no fun. HOAs are telling you what you can do and what you can't do on your property. Sometimes they're needed for road maintenance or things like that. I get it. But when they have restrictions like you can't put this on your property, who wants that? I don't. Again, if it's for the roads, who can't understand that, right? Like that's common sense there. Get your roads going to take care of. This one, asking price on it is $6,900 with $810 down and $170 a month for 48 months. Elmodo.ws/167-512. Check out this one. Okay, what do we have here? We got a lot of busy work on that picture there. It's like a. You know what that is? It's called what's that called? An eye test. You got an eye test on this one. So much busyness on this picture, but don't look at the picture. Just look at the numbers. All right, here you go. 2.5 acre property. Asking price on it $6,900 with $300 down and $145 a month for 48 months. You can learn more about this one at elmodo.ws/168-421. On this eye chart, I call it an eye test, but on this eye chart down there, you may not be able to see it, but in the very small print down there, I see it. It says intended use, RVing, off-the-grid living, homesteading, retirement, investment property. So really, in my opinion, they're summarizing bucket 1 off the grid, bucket 3, and bucket 4. See, they're doing it a different way. But again, you have to have really good vision or like glasses and a magnifying glass to read that. And I'm not going to tell you I used a magnifying glass because I didn't. At least I'm going to tell you I didn't, but I didn't to see that because it's so small, right? It's too much information on there. All right. No problem. We're going to move on to our next property. This one's staying in Mojave. Okay, 1 acre. All right, near Highway 93. Ooh, $4,800 for this 1 acre. I said ooh because I was really hoping for another Ben Franklin property, but then I see the down payment's $260. So here we go, $260 down and $96 a month for 72 months. You can learn more about this one at elmodo.ws/167-446. That's 167-446. Moving counties in Arizona, heading over to Navajo County. Here we have in Navajo County, you can have your own personal camp. Check this one out. Ooh, we got another Ben Franklin property. This would be number 4 if my numbers are correct. All right, 1.25 acre property. Asking price on it is less than $2,200 with $66 down and $66 a month. Great bucket 1 off the grid property, bucket 3, bucket 4 properties right here, okay? This one is available at elmodo.ws/165-212. All right, staying in Navajo County. Here we go. Check out this one. This is a 1.25 acre property. Another Ben Franklin property. This is number 5. Asking price on this one is $3,400 with $100 down and $100 a month for 33 months. You can learn more about this one at elmodo.ws/168-431. 168-431. We are going to stay in Navajo yet again. This one is a 1.25 acre property. Asking price on it is $1,900 with $399 down and $90 a month for 24 months. You can learn more about this one at elmodo.ws/168-189. We are not done in Arizona just yet. Here we go to Yavapai, Arizona. Okay, Yavapai. Check out this one. It's a 1 3/4, 1.75 acre property. Asking price on it is $12,000 with $2,000 down and $173 a month for 34 months. You can learn more about this one by scanning that barcode or heading over to elmodo.ws/168217. Man, do you feel how like I had to take a break. I gotta recoup after Arizona. That's a lot. How many properties did we get through? We went through 25 properties already. 24 of them are in Arizona. So I have a question for you. What was your favorite property tonight? Put it in the chat. Always look forward to reading these things. Always glad you're here. Hopefully you found a land connection. If not, head over to landmodo.com. On the top menu bar there, it says land connection. Tell the land sellers what you're looking for and see if you can find a land connection. I hope you did tonight. Always appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys in our next video.